We'll get started. Bring your feet hips width distance apart. Knit your ribcage together to engage your core. Pull your shoulder blades towards one another to broaden through your chest. Send the crown of your head up towards the ceiling to lengthen through your spine. Option to close your eyes or soften your gaze to make this space your own. Deep inhale, breathe in through your nose, let your belly, your chest expand. And an open mouth exhale, let it all out. We'll set our intention for class today. If you didn't show up with an intention, I offer mine of gratitude. Grateful to be able to move my body, to build strength and nurture both my mind and my physical self. If this intention resonates with you, I offer it here. But whatever your intention may be, we'll seal it with a communal breath. Deep inhale, breathe in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, let it out. This is your exercise breath. We'll be using it throughout class to release heat. On your next inhale, flutter your eyes open. Send your gaze to the right. Drop your left shoulder down to stretch through the left side of your neck. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, send your gaze to the left. Drop your right shoulder down to stretch through the right side of your neck. Inhale, center. Exhale, send your gaze to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, send your gaze to the left. Inhale, return to center, cow pose. Puff your chest up, send your gaze to the ceiling. Pull your shoulder blades together to broaden through your chest. Inhale. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine, tuck your chin. Send your gaze between your feet. Separate your shoulder blades to stretch through your upper back. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, root to rise. Step one vertebrae over the other with your head lifting last. Moving into your sun A. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead and breathe here. Ground through all four corners of your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs and your quads to engage your lower body. Spin your pinkies inwards to broaden through your back. Inhale. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Drop your right arm down. Pull your left shoulder in line with your right shoulder to square off. Option to send your gaze up towards your left palm to create a balanced challenge. Inhale, mountain, grow tall. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Drop your left arm down. Pull your right shoulder in line with your left shoulder. Send your gaze to your right palm for a balanced challenge. Inhale, mountain pose, grow tall. Exhale, forward fold. Option for your forearms on your thighs or to reach down for your toes like you're putting on your socks. We'll flow through this 2 times, linking your breath to movement and turning our music down just a little bit. Inhale, mountain, grow tall. Exhale, side body stretch to the right. Inhale, mountain, grow tall. Exhale, side body stretch to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Reach for your toes or your forearms on your thighs. Inhale, mountain, grow tall. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Moving into your sun B, inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal and breathe here. Ground through all four corners of your feet. Squeeze your inner thighs and your quads as if you were to lift your bottom off of your chair. Slight hinge at your hips to engage your core. Palms face one another. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Lower body stays the same. Keep a slight hinge at your hips. Face your palms down. Pull your shoulder blades and your pinkies towards one another to broaden through your chest. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg lifts. Lift your right knee in line with your belly button. Flex your toes up to keep your lower calf engaged. Squeeze your inner thighs for a stable base. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, gate pose. Option to step your foot out or to lower your foot down and walk your foot out. Open up to a comfortable distance. Drop your right arm down, left arm overhead. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg rises. Exhale, forward fold. We'll take this on the other side. Inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal and breathe here. Squeeze your inner thighs and your glutes to keep your lower body engaged. Knit your rib cage together to engage your core. Send your gaze about 3 feet in front of your toes to elongate your spine and protect your neck. Inhale, chair. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Keep the slight hinge at your hips. Face your palms down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and pull your pinkies towards one another to broaden through your chest. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg rises. Lift your left knee in line with your belly button. Flex your toes up towards your face. Squeeze your inner thighs for a stable base. Lift your back off of your chair to engage your core. Inhale. Exhale, gate pose. Option to walk your foot out or to step out. Tall spine here. Drop your left arm down. Reach your right arm overhead. Squeeze your inner thigh for a stable base. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg rises. Exhale, forward fold. Great work. We'll flow this 2 times, linking your breath to movement. Inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg rises. Exhale, gate pose. Drop your right arm down. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Extend your arms on the diagonal. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Sweep your arms back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg rises. Exhale, gate pose, left arm down. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, forward fold. We'll flow through this using your weights. So option to grab onto both weights, or always your option to grab just one weight in your right hand. We'll switch weights on the other side and I'll show your one weighted option, but always know that you can take 2 weights here. Inhale, chair pose, punch through heart center and out. Exhale, chair with airplane arms through heart center and back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right knee rises. Exhale, gate pose, drop your right arm down. Inhale, one-legged mountain, punch straight up. Exhale, forward fold. If you took your one weighted option, place your weight into your left hand. Inhale, chair pose, punch straight up. Exhale, chair with airplane arms through heart center and back. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg rises. Exhale, gate pose, drop your left arm down. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee up. Exhale, forward fold. Great work. Inhale, root to rise, stack one vertebrae over the other. Place one weight into your right palm. Angle your knees to the left side of the room. Draw your right weight to your hip crease. Pull your elbow in towards your body. Option for your left hand to come under your chair or bring it to your hip for a balance challenge. We'll take tricep kickbacks, lift and lower, extend, bend, extend, bend, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Send your gaze on a diagonal line to protect your neck. About 6 feet in front of your toes. Lock out your elbow on the extension to fully engage your tricep. Stop your weight at your hip crease. Extend, bend. Exhale, inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your weight down to your right thigh. Bring your knees center. We're taking a rainbow knee lift. Lift it up, tap it out. Lift up and in. Exhale, inhale. Flex your toes up towards your face to keep your calf engaged. Option to tap your heel on the ground or hover it for an added challenge lift. Lower, lift, lower. Tall spine here. Lift your back off of the chair backing to fully engage your core. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, just for 2, and 1. Finish out this rep, bring it back in. Place your weight into your left palm. Angle your knees to the right side of the room. Draw your weight to your left hip crease. Option for your right hand to come under your chair or at your hips for a balance challenge. Slight hinge at your hips. Pull your elbow in by your side body. Back to your tricep kickbacks. Extend, bend, extend, bend. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Send your gaze on the diagonal about 6 feet in front of your toes to protect your neck here. Pull your elbow in by your side body. Slight hinge at your hips so gravity works against your tricep. Extend, bend, exhale, exhale. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your weight, place it on your left thigh. Bring your knees back to center. Back to your rainbows, left side this time. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Exhale. Inhale. Focus this work on your quad and your hip flexor. Really important muscles for your balance. Maybe you tap your heel on the floor. Maybe you hover it 1 inch above. Lift and tap. Lift and tap. Exhale. Tall spine here. Lift your back off of your chair backing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, just for 2, and 1. Great work. Go ahead and place your weights under your chair. Setting up for sit to stand. So you have multiple options. You have your option to take a half stand, so a little lift. Your option to use your hands and push off of your seat to come to your stand. Lower down with control. Option to cross your hands over your chest to take your sit to stand without your hands. All options are great options, just whatever works for you here. We'll take a round of 10 to start. Lift and lower, slow and controlled. Lift and lower. Exhale and inhale. Squeeze your glutes at the top and lower with control. We have 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, last 2, and 1. Lower back down, slow and controlled. Take your break here, whether you grab water or reset your breath. We'll take this another 10 rounds, 10 repetitions. Working on our functional movement, our day-to-days, getting in and out of chairs, building strength through your glutes. Deep inhale, reach your arms overhead. Open mouth, exhale out. 1 more deep inhale up. Open mouth, exhale down. Roll your shoulders out. Setting up for your second round. So your options of your half. Use your hands to push off your seat. Or your option for your arms across your chest. We'll reset here. Tall spine. Let's lift and lower. Slow and controlled. Lift and lower. Exhale and inhale. Squeeze your glutes at the top and lower down with just as much control. 6 more. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last lift and lower. Great work, everyone. Reset your breath. Deep inhale up. Open mouth, exhale down. One more deep inhale up. Open mouth, exhale down. We're gonna go ahead and set up for our second round of your yoga poses, adding on some exercises this time around. Go ahead and grab onto your weights. You always have your option to take 2 weights or just 1 weight in your right hand. I'm gonna show you the 1 weighted option. Totally up to you. We start in our forward fold. Inhale, chair pose, punch your weights through heart center and up. Draw your weights to your shoulders, stack your shoulders over your hips. Taking a narrow press here, elbows tucked in by your side body. You lift and lower. Lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Go ahead and take your range of motion. So whether that be a full extension up or maybe a little bit lower, depending on your shoulder range of motion. Always your option to take 1 arm at a time, punching right and lower, lift left and lower. Focus on your straight wrist here, so don't let your weights drop out. Tighten up your wrist. Lower. Exhale, inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Lower your weights down by your knees. Slight hinge at your hips. Your palms face inwards. We're gonna take a narrow row here. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. So focus on driving this movement with your elbows. Your elbows are pulling to the ceiling and lowering down. Your weight comes to your rib cage, slow and controlled movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, one-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg rises. Exhale, gate pose, right arm comes down. Inhale, one-legged mountain, punch straight up. Lower your weight down to your right thigh. Knee drives here, we lift and lower. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Lift your knee up towards your belly button. Flex your toes to your face. Option to tap your heel on the floor, or maybe you hover it 1 inch above to keep your hip flexor engaged. Exhale, inhale, tall spine here. Lift, lower, lift, and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, one-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, forward fold. If you took your one weighted option, switch your weight into your left palm. Remember, always your option to have your 2 sets of weights. Inhale, chair pose, punch through heart center and up. Draw your weights to your shoulders, stack your shoulders over your hips. Back to your narrow press. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Remember your range of motion, whether that's a full extension up or a little bit lower. Protect your shoulder joints here. Tuck your elbows in by your side body. Lift up with control and lower down with control. Always option for one arm at a time. Lift, lower. Tall spine here. Lift your back off of your chair. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair with airplane arms. Lower your weights down by your knees. Back to your narrow row. Draw back with your elbow. Weight comes to your rib cage. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Slow and controlled movement. Pause at the bottom and pause at the top. Send your gaze about 1 foot in front of your toes to protect your neck. Find a straight spine with a slight hinge at your hips. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, one-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee rises. Exhale, gate pose, left arm comes down. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left knee up. Lower your weight down to your left thigh. Back to your knee, lifts. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Drive your knee up towards your belly button. Flex your toes to your face to keep your calf engaged. Tall spine here. Lift your back off of your chair to engage your core. Option to tap your heel at the bottom or hover it 1 inch above the floor to keep your hip flexor, your balancing muscles engaged. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Go ahead and grab onto your other weight if you hadn't already had it. Inhale, root to rise, stack one vertebrae over the other. Roll your shoulders out. Bring your weights to 90 degrees. Elbows tucked in, arms out wide. Palms face up. Focus on your tight wrists, so don't let your weights drop down. Tighten up. Wide arm bicycle curls. Bicycle curls, wide arm curls, y'all know what I meant. We lift and lower. Lift, lower. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Pause your weights at the top and pause your weights at the bottom for a slow and controlled movement. Lift and lower. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, oblique dips in 2, and 1. Lower your weights down by your sides. Straighten-ish your elbow, let the weights hang. You're taking an oblique dip. You lower down to the right, lift up. Lower left, lift up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Your spine moves in one unit. Let your weights hang at your sides. All of this work is coming from your obliques. So focus your exertion on your lift. On this side, your right oblique is engaging to pull you back to center. On this side, your left oblique engages. Lower, lift. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's finish out this side on the left one. Lower and lift. Bring your weights back to your 90 degrees, elbows in, hands out wide, palms face up. Taking a serve the platter one arm at a time. It's right, draw it in. Left, draw it in. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Slight bend in your elbow on your extension to protect your arms. Tighten up your wrists, don't let your weights drop down. We finish it here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We lose your weights in 2, 1. Good work, everyone. Roll your shoulders out. Place your weights under your chair. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, seated figure 4. So option to cross your right ankle over your left ankle, right knee over left knee, or option for your right ankle to your left knee. Find your tall spine here. Gently guide your right knee towards the floor. If you'd like to intensify your stretch, slight hinge at your hips with a straight spine to stretch through your right outer glute. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. Exhale, seated figure 4 on the left. Option for left ankle over right, left knee over right knee, or left ankle to your right knee. Find your straight, tall spine. Gently guide your left knee towards the floor. Option to hinge at your hips with a straight spine to deepen your stretch in your left outer glute. Inhale, unwind your legs, long body stretch. Exhale, seated twist to the left. Right hand comes to your left outer thigh and use it as an anchor to help assist in your twist. So press your right hand into your left thigh to deepen your twist. Send your gaze over your left shoulder. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. Exhale, seated twist to the left. Left hand comes to your right outer thigh and press into your thigh to assist with your stretch. Inhale, unwind, long body stretch. Exhale, final seated resting pose. Find your most comfortable seated position. Rest your back along your chair. Option to close your eyes or soften your gaze. We're entering your final Shavasana, a moment to reconnect with your breath and a period of stillness. Release any tension out of your face. Remove your tongue from the roof of your mouth. I'll call you out when it's time. You can stay here for as long as you would like, but if the rest of your day is calling to you, option to invite some gentle movements back into your body, option to roll out your wrists and your ankles one way, and then reverse. When and only if you're ready, option to flutter your eyes open. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, draw your hands to your heart center. The light and love in me honors and respects the light and love in each and every one of you. I thank you so much for spending your afternoon with me, or morning, and I bow my head in gratitude. Namaste. Great work, everyone.